Let's go to Joe Tigay, who's joining us from Equity Armor Investments. Joe, let's talk to Micron first and chip makers. What do you think? You want to start trying to dabble in companies tied to China that is now, according to Exant data, looking at intra-city travel that's totally back to normal and actually above where it was in 2019?
Yeah, it's a great point. I actually saw on Monday the semiconductor index on a whole that was doing a lot better than the rest of the market. That's, to me, a leading indicator. It's a sign maybe that we can be a little on a little more stable footing in the market, so to speak. But all that said, there's so many other things going on with the market. Of course, this event, there's a lot of volatility around that, but there's just a lot of volatility around the market, and it's going to move based on headlines too. So there's a lot of risk out there, and this event certainly isn't over in the United States, even if we're doing better in China.
All right. So do you want to fade the move that we've had off the low? Do you want to fade the sell-off that we've got coming into the earnings? I mean, we're down 4.5% coming into the report. We see Nike up 10% after it surprised positively. Actually,
I would take this opportunity, and because volatility on the market isn't generally high, the volatility on this earnings event is not crazy when you consider, typically earnings have increased volatility. So I actually want to use some volatility to my advantage here. If I were an owner of Micron for a long term, didn't want to take a tax hit, I would just buy the put. That would effectively turn my stock into a long call. And if I wasn't an owner, if I didn't have a tax gain, I would consider just selling the stock and just getting in the stock via a long call. Volatility is going to be our friend here. Certainly will take a lot of risk off the table just by being in a call versus the stock itself. Now, the other way to take risk off table options would be to buy right it here, but that would be a short volatility trade. You would still have all that risk to the downside. For me, I'd want to take that off the table given this event. Just look at this price range. You got like a 31 52-week low and a 62 52-week high, so a tremendous amount of possibility in the movement here. I don't necessarily think we're going to go right back up to 62 off of this earnings event, but certainly a price above the 200-day moving average seems reasonable if we can get solid guidance and just start looking toward the future.
All right, Joe, appreciate the trade here. Looking a couple different ways to get some exposure to tech. Joe, we got to run. Appreciate it. Joe Tigay, Micron, after the bell. We'll be watching it down over 4% coming into the report. We'll see if it sends a positive message.